Hey, it's Dr. Amanda with Straightsmile Solutions, straightsmilesolutions.com, and we're going to make yet another video about the different menu of services of Invisalign. Now, this is going to be based more in the US and Canada, although there are pretty similar ones. I'm not listing the price point because it's different in every country. But for the most part in the US, we've got our Express bundle, which is your 5s, 7s, and 10s. If you watch my videos, make sure before you watch this video that you watch my video on Express, case selection for Express, predictable outcomes for Express, when to pick Express, when to not pick Express, because we won't be going through that today. But if you want to find that, you can go into my YouTube channel and you can search by keyword. If you scroll over on the right side to the little magnifying glass and put in the word Express, the video should pop right up. We have another one for Lite, another one for Go, and another one for Moderate. So you need to watch all those videos first before you watch this one. This one's just going to tie it in. I'm just going to address the one question is, why, in my opinion, do I think Invisalign Express, Lite, and Go is a trap? And it's a profitable for everyone but the doctor. And it's also clinically subpar. So that is my opinion after doing thousands of cases that come my way and they never go well when doctors use Express or Lite unless it was meant to be. And that is not something that a general or a pediatric dentist can determine. You guys just don't have the skills to be able to determine that. That is like advanced ortho, 501. So better, my recommendation, just to make it easier, and I had a doctor ask me last week, why do they offer it, to GPs if I shouldn't be using it? And I said, well, because they make a lot of money off of it. Why? Well, if you run the math on your average, say, Express 10 case, right? And I can't even remember what the price is, but I know in my Express videos, I do run the math where I'm like, okay, there's no revisions or refinements or additional aligners that's included in this. So that means, assuming you use all 10 aligners, upper and lower, let's do the math. It comes out a lot per aligner, like a lot. So they make a lot of money off this. Listen, you can't do revisions, refinements, and if you do, you have to pay for them. They know that everyone's going to need them because their treatment plans are aggressive. So they're going to make so much more money per aligner, per Express case than they would on comprehensive case. So that's why they say, okay, you want to do it. Basically what it comes down to is that Invisalign, and it's always Invisalign, if you don't agree with what I'm posting, I am saying here, this is my opinion. If you don't agree with what I'm posting and you want me to take this down, you do not need to have your lawyers send me letters. You just have someone on your C-suite team, not a sales rep, not a TM, but someone on your C-suite team, and I know who you guys are. I have your emails. Email me and say, hey, we would really appreciate it if you take this down. Instead, you can put this up and give me content that I can put up. But this is just in my opinion. This is not hard. You run the math and you can tell how much more profitable it is for them per aligner. Now, comprehensive, you have unlimited amount of times to get it right. So you're going to go and you're going to go and you're going to go until either you think it's good enough or the patient gets burnt out. But it's going to be more expensive. The overhead's going to be more expensive, per aligner for align technology, multiple shipping fees, et cetera, et cetera. So remember, it's okay to do cases that aren't perfect as long as the patient understands what perfect is. And you can't just say you explain it, you have to show them. So that's why I recommend that you take every single case, even if the patient says, I want top only and only this tooth, which by the way, often is not even possible. Work it up to comprehensive, work it up to ideal, make it perfect. Do the doublet sequence, which I recommend for Invisalign. If you're going to do ClearCorrect, I recommend 2.5. Optimize it. Okay, now it's 35 aligners or it's 50 aligners. Well, obviously I can't do Express, right? Then sometimes you can dial it backwards and say, well, I'm not going to upright tooth number 19, but patient has seen what uprighting tooth number 19 means, and they understand the benefits and the risks if they don't do it. Or so you have to explain that and you have to write it down and they have to sign it. That's how you do this. And so on. I'm not going to fix the overjet. But patient has seen what it looks like to fix the overjet because I worked up a comprehensive plan. So let's remove that component out. They understand the risks, benefits, and alternatives of leaving an overjet. Okay? And then maybe you can do a version where you just straighten the teeth only, but it doesn't mean it's going to be Express. At the very least, I usually do those plans as Lite, and that's only if I'm moving 2 to 3 millimeters max. Anything more, it's going to be moderate. Because you want to hit it right. You don't want to be paying multiple additional fees because your patient is probably paying less. And then the other thing you have to keep in mind is if you aren't doing an ideal plan, this might need to be billed as limited and not comprehensive if you're billing insurance. If you're billing comprehensive D8080, D8090, and you're only straightening the top teeth or only the front teeth, well, that's insurance fraud in my opinion. So you can get yourself in some massive trouble if and when the patient ever complains to the dental board or complains to the insurance company and they audit it and they find out that you committed insurance fraud. Again, in my opinion, it's a gray, slippery slope. It's a gray line there, but it is. Look at the definition. So then you're going to get even less money. They're going to take their money away. Patient's probably not going to pay the rest, and you're going to basically be underwater in that case. And this happens more often than you know with these express, light, go, and moderate cases. Moderate, okay, I use moderate. But I'm also very careful about what cases I let pick to moderate and what about patients I let pick to moderate, because I only get one refinement and I'm not paying extra. So, but anyways, hopefully that was helpful. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Invisalign is purposely trying to be malicious. I think they're doing what they need to do. So this is my take home statement. Invisalign is a lab, okay? It's a lab, and it's also a technology company that sells scanners. It is a lab. It is a 3D printing company. It is a digital design company and a company that sells scanners. It is not an orthodontist. They may have orthodontists on their team in Costa Rica, but they don't have US licensed orthodontists, nor are they going to tell you what's best for your patient. All they're going to do is do what you say. They're giving you a variety of tools on your Clincheck dashboard. You can use it. You could tell them what you want, what you need, what they can come up with different options, but they're not going to recommend this case is guaranteed to be expressed. That's not their job. It's your job to know if it's an appropriate express case. And if you don't know how to do that, well, then you're not educated enough in ortho and you probably shouldn't be doing them. And that's what it comes down to. It doesn't matter what classes that they teach you to take or what engine class you took. Just don't do express cases. Don't do light cases. Don't do go cases. I definitely don't do go cases. Watch my video on that. That's a major trick and trap. Everyone I know who does those ends up paying more in the long run. You can stick with moderate, comprehensive 3, comprehensive 5. Those are the 3 that I'll let you do. And everything will be worked up as comp and then dialed back as needed. All right, thanks so much.